I can't believe I'm saying these words right now. So there's a guy on TikTok, a young man, who finds women who are on a registry that you could probably guess without me having to say the words. Hits them up, tells them that he's young, and then goes and sleeps with them. What I want to talk about before TikTok gets banned and I don't have a chance to see things like this anymore is his main game plan. This is what he does. He goes into random towns, random cities. He'll pull up the registry, go through women, older women, find a way to hit them up, usually on Facebook. And he goes, hey, I was scrolling through Facebook. I saw your beautiful face. A lot of the time they'll be like, whoa, how old are you? He'll say 20, 21, 19. And they'll be like, oh, you're kind of young. And then he goes, am I? And they end up sleeping together. And if you need proof, every single time he posts these videos on his OnlyFans page. Let's just start with one.
Day 5 of the RSO tour. Wherever I'm at, I treat the registered offenders list like it's Tinder. How does one even acquire a 10 line like this? Hours of stress and doubt in the Goodwill bins, I finally found my bounty. Y'all know what to do, find the Facebook. I actually couldn't find her Facebook for a while, so I went to her relatives and I went to their Facebook and their friends and I found it from there. Don't question me on why I'm doing this. First of all, she actually is gorgeous. And second of all, I've never been with a lady this old. It's the closest photo I could find to her prime years, but I just know she was pressured when she was younger. I look at it like when Jordan went to the Wizards. When he went to the Wizards, they didn't really want him for his skill. They just wanted him for his brand and his name and his image. They knew he was washed up, but he could still put up numbers. Make sure you also check the charges, okay? ORAL with a minor under the age of 18. Yes! Alright, here we go. Hey, cutie. You think I'm cute? What makes you say that? You just have a glow to you. I can't explain it. That's so sweet. Thank you. Are you from here? I am. Sometimes you just gotta cap a little bit and make yourself sound better than what you actually are. You should show me around. I'm visiting for a bit. I'm way too old for you, honey. You look fresh out of high school. I thought I was cooked right here, so I lied about my age. I'm 23. I just have a baby face. I have a hard time believing that. So I had my friend Photoshop my ID and change my birth year to 2000. I know it's still young, but 23 sounds way better than 19. Why would I lie? Okay, I like your hair. Complain it then. Y'all need to take notes. Don't copy it word for word, like get some answers wrong on the test, but take notes. How do I know you are safe? What? Is that racist? I had to clap back, so I said you act like I'm a registered S offender or something. Dr. Umar, I'm sorry, but I said I'm one of the good ones. You are right, haha. You can have any girl your age. Why do you want me? I can't help what I'm attracted to. If you're a dopamine addict and you need more, don't forget to check out my 18 plus content in my IG bio, my in-game footage of me on the court.
So the way that he goes about this is wild. Listen, dude, where do I stand? Where do I sit? Where am I on this fence? Do I think it's funny to mess with predators? Yeah, kinda. I do. And you saw the charges with her specifically, oral with a minor. That feels pretty clear to me. So do I feel bad? Do I feel bad about messing with this person? No, not really. But isn't this wild? I've seen so many of his videos at this point. I don't know why he does this. I have no idea. I don't know if he's like just really, really into sex. If he really wanted to make money on his own. I don't know. I have no clue. He has other videos too. Like I think he calls himself a passport bro at one point. He goes to Japan and the Philippines and does like obviously what they do. And then he also has multiple videos with his like STD results in the background and he catches a lot of things. There's a very obvious line there. Again, I don't feel bad about messing with predators this way. However, I do think the passport bro thing and the getting STDs and probably sharing them is kind of a lot. Definitely not my thing.
You're so sweet. I'd say it's pretty sweet too. Ooh, is that correct? You know it can't be a long-term thing, right? I'm glad she said that. Of course. Saturday, let's grab a bite and kick it at your house? Yes, that exclamation mark means a lot. Do you like wine? I knew she was going to say this. I should have offered it to her to make me like me more, but it's okay. Yeah, I do. So we made small talk for a little bit, and then on Saturday, I called her. I got her address. I went to her house. I was super nervous. I don't know why. I never felt like this. So I took some ashwagandha, but I'm still against ashwagandha because it messes up your performance on the court. I don't take it on a regular basis, though, so I knew I was going to be good. So after we went out to eat, we went home and watched Love is Blind for a little bit, as you can see, and we started drinking wine. I couldn't get much footage because she was super big on like, put your phone down, talk to me, let's have a conversation. So I snuck in a quick video when she went to the bathroom.
Let's review what's going on here. This 19-year-old adult, like Robin after losing Batman, is suiting up at night, getting in his car, scrolling through Facebook, looking for registered offenders to make content for his OnlyFans. I don't know how else to say that. I really don't.
He was kind of dominating me this whole entire night. I ain't gonna lie. I had like 4 fouls. I was about to foul out. And I just locked in right quick. I changed the tone of my voice and I said, "So you still trying to taste something sweet?" I wasn't even confident in saying that, but you gotta fake the confidence until it becomes real. She hit me with the most mind-blowing question I ever received. I never thought I would be in this position in my life. She said, "Teeth or no teeth?" I looked over at the TV. I smirked. I thought about it. I looked back. No teeth. I got hired for a gum job, if you know what I mean. Man, weirdest feeling ever, but as I got used to it, it turned into the best feeling ever. If y'all want me to do a Keithley review on it, I will. I'm still in touch with her. I might have to spin bike a few times before I go bike home. This is by far my favorite episode so far, but I need to address some things. You guys are DMing me proof of you guys doing it. Why are you guys doing it? I clearly said it in the tutorial. This is the last option if you're down bad, if you're in a drought. Don't take water from people who need it. I do this for content. I have a pass to do whatever I want. Even on an off day, I still drop a triple-double. Y'all gotta give me my flowers now.
Gum job is nuts. Oh, I'm not gonna make you sit here through more videos of him doing that. Of him going, here's my performance. Here's my off the court review. Dribble a little bit. Take a shot. No rim. Which is just the equivalent of no gums, I guess. Another thing that he does is that he gives Keith Lee style reviews. We know who Keith Lee is, right? He eats food in his car and he reviews places, then they get like a massive boost in sales. I don't need to explain it more. Okay, this next part is not going to be for the faint of heart. Listen, this is just not going to be the video for some people. That's okay. So I'm about to show you his Keith Lee style review of a foot job that he received. Now, when I say foot job, you think, oh, a foot with a job. Crossing guard, maybe? Like, what would the hand from the Adams family do if they were employed? But they were a foot. Nope, that's not what that is. So sorry if you don't know what this is. I'm going to pretend that I don't, and I'm going to watch this video with you.
I finally got my first foot job, so let's talk about it and rate it 1 through 10. The person responsible for this job is my same cougar who I met off the registry and my same one who gave me my first gum job.
She said their relationship was not going to be a long-term thing, but that's 2 different jobs. One more, and I think she has to give him a W-2 or a 1099.
She still hasn't found my videos. She's such a boomer that she probably never will. She's like a mom to me, so she's the only person I would even feel comfortable asking something like this. Last night, we were just chilling. She was about to give me gums again, and I just asked her straight up, like, have you ever gave a foot job before? I said it in a laughing way so I didn't come off as a creep, and she started laughing too, and she was like, no, but I'm down. She takes her socks off and just goes straight for it. It was way too much friction. I knew something was off, and I'm not stupid. I have seen videos, so I knew we had to put some type of oil on it. After I drowned her feet in baby oil, it still wasn't my thing. I was still kind of grossed out, but we tried one last position called the airplane mode.
This is normally kind of a place where I stop the video and I go, oh, here's my experience in this. Oh, here's a joke that I have because something like this happened to me once. Nope. Nope. Can't even tell you what position airplane mode is. No idea. I don't even put my phone in airplane mode when I get on a plane. I'm surprised he hasn't said something like, my favorite position on the court is power forward. Or like she took out her mouth guard because she's a shooter, like shooting guard. We got there.
Remember when you were a kid and your siblings would hold you up with their feet like this? Yeah, it was pretty much like that. So she had her feet like that, and I was just coming in right here. Bang, bang, bang. I wasn't into this at all. I was getting less aroused, actually. Her feet were old, but I was never even a foot guy. The only reason I'm doing freaky stuff like this is because you guys keep begging me to. I did record some of it. I might put it on my exclusive content if you guys really want me to, but I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing. She also had a bunch of foot calluses, so it kind of hurt. So I will give this whole experience a 0 out of 10. This is not my thing at all. I went back to the gum straight after, and I told her just forget that any of this happened. I think I just hit my freaky PR. Anything else past that is no-go. I'm just going to go back to normal. This is getting too crazy.
That is the vibe of this entire channel. And I don't want to make you watch too much more because it's really not something you should enjoy consuming. It's something you stumble upon at 2 in the morning and go, oh, what is this? You tell your friends about it and then you never want to see it again. I just wanted to make a video on this because TikTok is getting banned. And I didn't want to forget about him. I don't know how to have an opinion on this guy. Obviously, some of the things he does are just probably not okay. We haven't gotten to them. I don't know too much about his whole passport bro thing. I just know he has a few videos labeled as such. Sleeping with older women who happen to be predators. I don't know that I am mad about him doing that. Someone has to love them. And if he's going to take that one for the team, for a few dollars on his only. Okay, cool. Great job, dude. If he's ever arrested for anything, that should count as community service. A lot of his content is showing people how to find women, older women on Facebook, on these registries. I don't think I want to subject you to them too much. And instead, I think part of me can understand why things like this are funny. Because they are, and he is. The way he throws random basketball metaphors in there, the way he describes a woman taking out her teeth, or the grittiness of her feet, they're funny. I'm afraid slightly that people are going to take this too seriously. And he says in his own videos, don't do what I do. I'm here because I make content. I can do whatever I want. Those are his words. You shouldn't do this. This is your last resort. Whether that's the registry, creating a million Instagram profiles to try and DM people, going to a massage parlor and asking for a certain type of ending. Those should be your last resorts, according to him. You shouldn't do what he does. You should let him do it and follow him so that you can watch him do it. I'm never too worried about the people who do stuff like this. I'm more so worried about the people that follow them. He has multiple videos on describing the STDs he's gotten from Japan and from the Philippines, and he's still going. I don't know what the number is for the amount of people that is too many people to follow this advice. I think it's one. I think if one person sees this, goes, oh, I'm going to start doing this, and they start having unresponsible sex because they feel like it's their last resort, they feel like it's the only way they're going to get touched or touch anyone, I think that's when it's a bit of a problem. And I didn't mean for this video to become a lecture, I guess, at the end. I'm sad TikTok is leaving. I spend a lot of time on TikTok. I find some videos I don't ever want to see again. And I've found people who have made art, just complete works of art. This is not the last we'll see of him. He has multiple YouTube videos out now. So we'll probably follow those, and I'll probably do those on stream. If you're here on YouTube and you would like to watch some of the content that I do live, I've slowed down a lot on Twitch to focus a bit on YouTube, but I do stream a lot of these videos. So if you'd like to be a part of that and just watch while we do this live, Twitch is the place for that. I came to this video with the idea of like this being funny, that we're going to make jokes together and laugh at the situation, but I'm a little bit more sad than I thought I was going to be. He seems very intent on what he's doing. The woman from the first video said to him, you can have any girl you want, why me? And to him, it's a bit of a game, one which he's allowed to play, and I get that. But there's going to be a large amount of his audience who don't really have that choice or don't feel like they do. There's going to be a lot of lonely people, probably his age, who are hoping that this is the cure to their loneliness, that sex is what they want when it's probably not. You can fill holes temporarily, but it's just temporary. And for these guys, that temporary is like 40 seconds at the most. I don't know if that's worth an STD. I don't know if that's worth the way you're going to feel about yourself after. If you enjoy it, cool. That's great. That's not my business. I hope everybody in that situation does. But I am so scared that a lot of his audience is going to be men, young men, who are just desperate. I have a lot of friends who are struggling to find or maintain romantic relationships. And when they come to me, the first thing I say is usually, if you want any sort of anything from anyone, you have to go out and ask for it. If you want a romantic relationship with people, you have to go and make your intentions clear. And that seems to be a problem for a lot of people. And it's somehow easier to tell a random woman twice your age, 3 times your age, on Facebook who you've never met, that you want to sleep with them, than it is to look at someone your own age who you're attracted to and go, hey, do you want to go out? And I understand that the reason for that may be there's no feelings attached to someone you don't know, never met, don't ever really have to meet. And if they say no, it's not going to hurt. You're going to waste your life hoping things don't hurt. You're going to waste your life chasing things you don't care about. You should figure out what it is that you want and go get it. And if what you want is a romantic relationship with someone you care about, you have to find people you care about and start that relationship. And if they don't want that, cool, keep caring about them. But find someone new to care about in that way. He's 23. And I guess he's just having fun. I don't know what the latest update on him is. I can't say I hope he's being safe because he has multiple STDs. So we know what's happening there. There's no lesson here. You probably don't want to be this guy. Happy NFL divisional round weekend. Hope your team wins. I'm a Chargers fan, and they lost to the Texans last week, so. All right, that's it. Get out of here. You don't have to say goodbye to me. But you'd have to say goodbye to Toast. Otherwise, she gets sad.